Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Talisa Ryder. The federal opposition is blaming Labor's poor economic management for a surge in the number of Aussies seeking help to pay their power bills. New data shows more than 130,000 households are now on electricity hardship programs. Shadow Energy Minister Ted O'Brien says the government's management of the grid is still flawed.
So we now have every single week since Albanese came to office, every week an additional 560 families have signed up for hardship arrangements.
There's fears of looming strike action at airports across the country during the busy Christmas period. 1,000 Qantas baggage handlers are threatening to take industrial action over pay and conditions. Severe public backlash over a decision not to celebrate Australia Day on the 26th of Jan has forced a major hotel group to issue an apology. Australian Venue Co, which owns around 200 pubs across the country, says it regrets the concern and confusion their decision has caused. The company says it will continue to take bookings from patrons wishing to celebrate Australia's National Day. It's hoped an overhaul of the Australian Defence Force will help drive recruitment. The federal government is looking at implementing new policies to improve the welfare of personnel in response to the Royal Commission into Defence and Veteran Suicide. Senator Bridget McKenzie says adopting most of the inquiry's recommendations will help address culture issues within the force.
It's a start. Our ADF personnel serve our nation with bravery and honour. So obviously the Federal Coalition will be working with the government to expeditiously roll out these recommendations as soon as possible for the sake of our veterans and future retention and recruitment opportunities.
And Oxford Dictionary has named brain rot as its word of the year. The term refers to consuming a high volume of low-quality, mind-numbing content online. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, all-rounder Mitchell Marsh has arrived in Adelaide ahead of the second test and insists he'll be good to go to face India. He's been under a fitness cloud after pulling up sore in Perth, but Marsh says he'll be in the 11. And Aussie Jack Doohan is set to make his Formula One debut in Abu Dhabi. Alpine confirming French driver Esteban Ocon has been released ahead of the final Grand Prix of the season. In entertainment news, Angelie Jolie has had a major win in her legal battle against ex-Brad Pitt. The judge has ruled the two-time Oscar winner must hand over documents and communications which could prove he was abusive to his ex-wife and their children. Queen Camilla will miss the ceremonial welcoming during the Qatari state visit as she continues to battle ill health. Buckingham Palace says Her Majesty still has the lingering side effects of a chest infection. And Kate Winslet has broken down in a new interview after recalling being fat-shamed during her career. Speaking to the US version of 60 Minutes, the world-renowned actress said the ridicule she received in the early days was appalling, but she no longer cares about the criticism. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.